Alright guys, here we are back on NR2003. Today we have a very exciting video for you. Before we get into it, I do want to apologize for the lack of videos in the past few days. I've been focusing on school so I don't get too far behind, and that way I'm behind the 8 ball. So I've been trying to keep up in class for the first time ever. It's tough. But today we're going to look at a cursed track. We have been looking at a lot of cursed tracks recently. Today we're going to look at Texas Restricted for NR2003. And the reason I wanted to look at this is because these are the earliest tracks I could find released for NR2003, the earliest track mods, 11 days after the game's release in February 15th, 2003. Dale Jr. Fan 55398 brings us this track. It only has 312 downloads in 17 years, so I think it's time we give it some love. I'll see you guys in the race. Alright, so now we're in NR2003. I did want to show you my settings: 17 laps, 97 AI difficulty, all of the usual stuff, no assists, none of that. And then if we do take a look at the garage, I did make my own setup for this race. If you want to take a look at it, if for some reason you want to drive this track, here you go. Of course, we have the locked spoiler settings, so we cannot tweak on that. And that is my setup, so let's go ahead and get into the race here. I'm actually really interested to see how this is going to play out.
Start your engines!
Now you may notice we are on the default cup mod right here, on the default sound pack, throwing it back to how it was 11 days after NR2003's release. So we are back Enchilada Alley. Only the real ones know about Enchilada Alley car. So I hope you guys do enjoy this race. Crazy to think about how NR2003 has come, how far it has come since, you know, the early days of track modding where it was changing one value in the INI files. But yeah, let's see what we can do here today. You know, it's funny to think that people at that time probably had no idea the impact that NR2003 would have and how big of a deal it would be, because NR2004 was gonna be a thing. And I know that the government is hiding copies of NR2004 at Area 51, but until we get our hands on those, this is what we got. So let's head off into one right here. Yeah, well, we're probably going to cap out around 160, 165, I would think. So we're going to be, yeah, wow, this is great. This is what NASCAR fans want right here. But it is kind of a plate race, I mean, so it's going to be based on momentum, you know, taking the runs where you get them. And we may be side by side for a while. I don't know how long that outside lane will hold up. I have to wait and see. But my plan is to stay on the bottom right here. Get on the bottom of Ward Burton right here out of 2. Come on, baby, give me something down the straight. 163.4. So fast. Dive it down into the turn. You know, just look for the line. If it's backing up, we'll lift a little bit. Try and keep our momentum going, because it is a momentum game right here. If we're at 150 in the turns and then 165 on the straights, you know, it's not a big difference of speed, so you really got to keep your speed up. You're not off the throttle for long. So we're sliding through on the bottom right now. It's getting a little bit single file ahead of us. Still many cars on the outside though. Looks like no matter what, the inside lane is always the best on NR2003. We're going to tuck in right here behind Jimmy Spencer. Lift a little bit. I'm definitely having to play with a throttle and brake so much around here. It's kind of crazy how much this resembles a plate race, even at a super speedway. This is the modern package right here. This is 2020 EXE for NR2003. Nah, I kid, of course. Alright, so we're getting to the inside right here. We have a chance to make it 3 wide. Just gonna push Jimmy Spencer along. Just hard. You can't really make up a lot of spots at once because, you know, the difference in speed isn't that high between myself and other cars. At speedways, you can get such a good run if you hit a turn right. You can close down a lot, but here it's kind of like, alright, you're barely off the throttle and then you're back on it. I'm gaining a lot mid-corner, but I have nowhere to go. We're following Jimmy Spencer. Whoops. We're following Jimmy Spencer all the way through the field. And man, if that's not cursed, I don't know what is. Alright, so we're doing well right here. My temperatures are staying pretty solid. That was one thing I was looking out for. Because of the amount of time on the throttle around here and running nose to tail a lot. You know, didn't want to overheat the thing. Finally able to get to the inside of Jimmy through the grass right here.
Still there.
Ooh, gotta be careful here on the bottom. I think we're 3.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Keep low. Clear.
Just clear them all off right there. And I think the funny thing is, you know, the car's going so slow in the turn that you can really easily hold the line. Like, you can make these moves stick. As you see, I just drive right on the white line. And we got a great run down the front right here. Maybe 167? We got it. Let's go. Alright, so 10 laps to go. There's definitely an exercise in patience here. Slide to the inside of Jeremy Mayfield as they are still, you know, racing hard in front of me. Definitely, you know, people are staying nose to tail. And, you know, there's a little bit of separation, but not one car getting away, that's for sure. So, you can definitely see the plate racing in action here. We'll keep working the inside. Kyle Petty up here in 23rd. That is cursed. Right up behind him. Give him a push. Come on, Kyle. Alright, well. He's just going nowhere. He gets cleared on the outside. I was pushing him. Alright, we got a run right now. Let's get that draft from Kyle Petty. Slip to the inside. Perfectly timed move. And to the inside of Jarrett, not quite.
Clear outside.
But again, we're going so slow. Even with that shallow entry, we just stick it right on the bottom. You can basically drive whatever line you want, it seems like. Do we dare try the outside?
Still there. Clear inside. Car inside.
No. It was going towards the wall right there. I mean, it might be viable if I'm able to get clear. I don't know. The inside is so tempting because of how good it is. Dale's killing me on the inside. I'm pushing on him. Come on, Dale. Let's get clear, baby, and we do. All right. All right, we're gonna test it out here again. I'm not lifting. Oh, there's just not enough grip. You just don't carry any speed out there. Maybe in 1 and 2, we'll give it one more try. I gotta get out near the fence, but I'm scared. Nah, this thing sucks on the outside. Alright. Definitely gotta stay in the draft, stay on the bottom. So we gave up a little bit of time right there to try something. Oh, we got a big run with that draft, but nowhere to go. We're gonna bump Robbie off the line. This is not good. We have a bit of a gap now to the guys ahead. We're gonna have to work hard here in this turn. I'm gonna try and just keep my foot down. It's getting tight now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I would call that plowing. That thing, and now we got Robbie coming back. I'm going to try and cut his nose at the last second, and I do. Oh, it's so tight. It's so tight on exit. Jeez. Only 210 on the right front, and it's hunting the wall down on the exits. Alright, we hung on to the draft right here, and this is the cursed part of a restrictor plate race. Everything gets single file, you know, maybe somebody dips to the inside, the person shuffles back, you know. This is a thing, that's for sure. You see that lead group, all single file, hanging together though. So it seems like one guy is not able to get away. Alright, we gotta go.
Car outside.
Come on, baby. I almost turned Dale Jarrett about 3 times in that corner. That was very close. Alright, we'll clear off Bobby. We got a great run right here. Come on. Oh, it feels like we have such a good run and then it just dies. I think what's happening is I'm giving some draft to the guy ahead of me, and it's pretty powerful with the plates, you know. And that just is murdering my run because it's making them go so much faster. Alright, we're coming to get the white flag. How many more spots can we get? You know I'm going to be sending it here. I'm not lifting Dale, so you better figure out where you're going. Interesting to see Dale a little ways back here. You know, he got his first win at Texas. And he's a plate specialist in my mind, so you'd think he'd be up near the front. See if we can get John Andretti here at the last second. And that iconic Cheerios dodge. Nudge him off. Oh, the chrome horn coming through, boys. I got more for you. Alright, we're going to try and get Kurt. We got a great run, the pass in the grass. I didn't get Kurt Busch. I thought for sure I had it. I actually leaned forward. As you know, that makes your car go in the direction you want to go in on SimRacing. Wow, that is a pretty crazy finish right there. We get beat by a nose by Kurt Busch. I think he had a bit of draft from Steve Park, and that just held him up because I definitely had a big run on him. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I just wanted to kind of take a chance to look at what people were thinking in the early days of modding NR2003 tracks, and you know, to show how far things have come from changing one number in the INI files to the amazing tracks that we have today in 2020. So I do appreciate you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel and you want to help me out, go ahead and consider subscribing. It's the best way you can help me out. And if you do want to leave a comment, that would be much appreciated. I do read every comment and I will respond to some, but I will leave a heart on your comment to let you know when I've read it. So I do appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next race.